Hello everyone. Um, I'm just doing something different. I keep saying I'm doing something different. I'm gonna say it again, and I'm just gonna start filming videos. The thing that I was trying to do is gonna take too long. I was trying to record and animate, and that's gonna take way too long. I'm not gonna be consistent with that. I'll put an animation out whenever I actually finish. But for now, probably gonna get back to drawing on camera. If I don't draw on camera, I'm probably gonna color on camera. I don't know. I don't know what this topic's gonna be today, because it's like I've been thinking about doing videos, but I have not organized anything enough to really, I don't know. Oh boy. Well, anyway, today I will be coloring with spree markers, a 42 count, and a 48 count of the CM YK Plus for skin tones. Just to warn you ahead of time, I'm not an expert artist. I'm learning. I know I've been drawing since I was 4, but I have not perfected my art, and I have not perfected my coloring enough to really be a pro. I'm technically like an amateur artist, especially since I'm not really making money off of what I'm doing. So I'm just doing this for fun. Yay. Not that there's anything wrong with doing this for fun, because I love art. I love art, and I don't know what my life would be without it. Probably pretty boring. To put it lightly, very boring. Just opening up my markers. But I'm just warning you ahead of time. If you get irked by things not being colored correctly, I'm sorry. But I'm not an expert, and I'll learn eventually, and I'm pretty sure as you continue to watch my videos, you'll see me either get better or worse, hopefully better. But, you know, sometimes you get worse too, because you're not paying attention to what you're doing, you know? So, there's that. I hope everybody out there is having a good day. I'm having a good day. I'm in a bit of pain because I put a whole bed together yesterday, but things gotta be done. And ever since putting the bed together, family and I are a lot more comfortable. This day is flying by fast because it seems like not too long ago it was 11 o'clock. I mean, I woke up like at 8, but yeah. This day has flown by. And like I would be cleaning right now, but my back hurts because I had to put a bed together and I had to take a bed apart, which involved a lot of lifting. Yeah. I love this marker set. I love all my markers, and I see a lot of my markers are starting to dry out. But Spree is like some of the juiciest markers. Like ever since I first got them, they've not dried out a bit. The other markers I got that are also alcohol markers, they dry out quickly. And I feel like I don't get a good amount of use out of them because of how much they dry out. And then again, if you wound up doing kind of like the cheap thing where you're getting like kid art supplies as well, those dry out and run out pretty quickly too. But I think they're made for you to constantly buy them anyway. Just trying to go with the flow a little bit. And somewhat just see how my colors look, because sometimes you don't need to be so hard on yourself when it comes to art. And I'm saying this in a state of a learning mind. I'm not an expert in anything. But what I'm learning is that sometimes you just gotta set your mind free from a whole bunch of strictness. I'll be strict when it comes to working on my comics because I create comics. I'm not currently selling them yet because I don't really have a complete product, because I'm supposed to be working on a magazine that displays comic strips of the comics that I'm working on until I'm done finishing like the whole comic. So it's like you'll be able to get to see different stories that I write in one place, which would be the magazine. And you'll see pieces of those stories until I finish a whole volume. Because I realized I was working kind of slow, and I'm trying to just work. Just get something done. Because I've been doing a lot of imagining and a lot of planning, but with all the imagining and planning and stuff, it's just like I'm not getting anything done. And then you wound up getting, I wound up getting so ambitious with everything to the point where it's like, it's so overwhelming, I don't want to do it anyway, you know? It's looking like I might just have to turn on the light a little bit. I think the camera is still like picking up picture, maybe? I don't know. I used to hate the rain because it used to make me so drowsy, and I love sunny days because I could wind up going outside more. But getting older has made me appreciate the weather no matter what it is. And as tragic as storms are, they still are amazing creations as well. I mean, looking at a tornado, it's practically entertainment. It's practically a freaking show, because it's like, how often do you see a funnel of air every day? I mean, I wouldn't want to stand anywhere close to it, but it still looks nice. But yeah, if it wasn't for the rain, then the plants wouldn't have anything. I mean, could you imagine not having water for a long time? Yeah. And I'm a water sign, so there's a part of me that appreciates the water anyway. Like, I appreciate the water, but I wouldn't like go in the water just to fucking do it, because I don't know how to swim. And I feel like it's a bit of an oxymoron that I'm a water sign, but I don't know how to swim at all. It's like, you put me in water, I guess you gotta tell me good luck, huh? I wish I would have been taught how to swim when I was a kid, but you know, some opportunities you just miss out on. And there's nothing you can do about it. Well, I can do something about it now. Like, I still could take a swimming class, but you know, if your parents don't do it for you, it means whatever they don't do for you, you eventually have to do for yourself. So, you know. I know when I set up my swimming class, I'm going to try to put my daughters in swimming class because it's very important to know how to swim and to know how to do other practical things because you never know what life is going to bring you. I mean, could you imagine one day everything being normal and then the next day, I don't know, there's like a lot of water outside for some fucking reason? Excuse my French. I'm sorry. I'm a sailor. But you get what I'm saying, right? I mean, I couldn't imagine waking up one day and having to swim to my roof for survival. But you gotta prepare for everything. Because I got like, what? 2 masks for CPR and one of those little pump things. You know the things that the EMTs have? Little pump things that you squeeze to put the breath into the person when you're trying to save them with CPR. I got one of those. I think a lot of people should try to invest in stuff like that because you never know when you're going to need it. You never know. First aid is like very important. It's a very important thing to take care of because you could save somebody's life or somebody can save your life. I think some more good advice I could give is I keep a health diary because it was suggested to me by my primary care physician when I was like a teenager. And Dr. Caldwell, if you are watching YouTube, thank you very much because it has brought me much peace to make a health diary. And I think even if you never have a use for a health diary in like your everyday life or when I in an emergency, it's still good to have it because people will know what's wrong with you when you need help. And also it'll bring you peace of mind. And it'll bring you peace of mind enough where you can just relax. I mean, it's a lot of effort to take care of yourself, but if you want to enjoy life, that's what you have to do. You have to take care of yourself. Everything takes a lot of work. Everything takes work. Everything takes effort. And sometimes we don't want to do those things, but when we finally do, it's good because you get to see the result of your work. It's very rewarding. Like I've said plenty of times, if I never finish my art in the video, just look at my Facebook, the KBO magazine page that I made. Look at my Instagram, Twitter, DeviantArt. I'll probably type all of this in the description somewhere. But those are places that you can see. Those are places that you can see my art. If you don't see it finished in the video, because I might have to do something real quick. And it used to be my oldest daughter waking up from a nap, but now things have evolved because time has passed, which is why I'm just trying to get a freaking video out just to start it. Yay! But you know, let's see, what am I gonna do now? I'm gonna color it now. Trying to get a good idea of things. I'm sorry if I'm getting a bit annoying. I have terrible sinus problems. And part of it is just, I gotta do a lot of things. And there's a lot of things that involve consistency that, yeah. And I can't give up ice cream. Part of the reason why my sinuses are so bad because I love ice cream and I love milk, and it's something I have to give up, but I don't want to. And I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, well, I'm giving it up, and then the next day you see me eating Haagen-Dazs. Nah, I'm still eating Haagen-Dazs. It's still happening. Another thing that's really beautiful about the rain is the silence. Quiet is such a wonderful thing. Gives you time to think. Gives you a chance to just experience things. Gives you a chance to see how good your hearing really is. Because without any competition noise, you can hear everything. what got me into art, or shall I say, who got me into art, was my father. I remember being a little kid, and I had a little composition book because I didn't have sketchbooks or printing paper yet, so I just did everything in a composition book. And I had my little drawings. I'm probably gonna post some of my childhood art on social media, especially in the meantime while I'm working on new art. And by the way, I am taking commissions. I'm gonna put my second email in the description. If you want me to do a commission for you, I'm here. I can negotiate prices, but you gotta give me half the money up front, just so I know you're actually serious about getting the commission from me. And give me the whole price whenever you decide that you like the work, because I'm not gonna force you to do anything, and I'm not gonna steal from you. I am going to make what you want me to make. As far as commissions are concerned, you are the boss. Just let me know what you need. Yeah, as far as the commissions are concerned, I forgot what I put on social media. So like I said, I'm flexible with prices. But just to have an idea out there, for like my commissions, I will like maybe charge you 10 for like black and white, and then maybe like 20 for color. And I'll be using 8x10 canvases if you require canvas. If you want like something on paper, I can do that too. I have paper if you want your commission on paper. I can also do logos. Once again, we can negotiate a price, but I forgot what I put up there for logos. I don't remember. But I guess around the same price as the commissions, maybe a little less. I don't know. I'll look over what I posted, and I'll be consistent with that. Just pay attention to my social media to know pricing, and I'm always accepting commissions because I don't have any yet. I'm waiting on anybody to be interested in me to draw something for them. Yeah, and I can also, along with commissions and making a logo for you, I can also make what's it called? Storyboards. I can make your storyboard for you. Like if you wanted to pitch something for like a movie, a cartoon, sitcom, whatever, I can make a storyboard for you just to kind of like maybe help you in the creating process, but also to like, give you something physical to show the people. As far as like storyboards, I guess I would do the story like black and white. I would do like 5. Color I would do like 10. I know it's like, well, you're talking about storyboards. Why are you being so cheap about it? Because at the end of the day, nobody's really gonna see the storyboard unless you look at special features or something. So my storyboards are gonna be cheaper than me doing a logo or a commission for you, because that can be used and seen anywhere. So like logos and commissions, black and white, 10, color, 20. Like I said, I can negotiate prices with you, but you gotta give me half up front, and we can work things out from there. But yeah, back to Dad. He drew a picture in my little composition book, and it was a picture of a dude. And I think he colored it too. I don't remember if he colored it or not. I just knew he drew it. The composition book is in here somewhere, you know. But yeah, he drew this picture, and okay, I'm gonna try to emulate the face again, because one of the pictures I've actually done it. But yeah, it's kind of a face where he like drew like switch the tips so I can have a little bit more control. It's kind of like where he like drew the eyes, and then he like drew like a nose, and then the lips would kind of like be spaced out like that. And he drew that in my book, just a little simple drawing like this. And what he eventually did is like he I'm really trying to go off memory here. Yeah, he like gave him a head, right? Head and like maybe like an ear or something. I don't recall if his other ear was in the picture, but yeah, I mean, go use a darker color for like the hair, because I do remember there being hair on this guy. So it's like he did it like this, something like that. And then I think it's like some on the side too. And then after that, he like drew him with like an arm or something. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna draw the neck too, because you know you gotta hold your head up with something, right? So it's like he drew a neck, and then here's where the shoulders and stuff come in. I think it was purple and orange. I think the picture wasn't purple and orange, so it's like kind of like like this. He drew with a coffee cup too, yeah. And it was these sketchy lines as well. So it's like, you know, hold on, let me draw his hand. Coffee mug. Anyway, yeah. So now we're getting back to the shirt. So I think it was like some orange stripes on there too. So I'm just gonna kind of like do this. Oh boy. Well, this is my recreation of what my dad drew in my composition book when I was little. And that inspired me to draw. I didn't want to be a cartoonist until I saw Tom and Jerry. I think I mentioned that before. So, I'm sorry if I'm just repeating myself, because, you know, I'm trying to get in a good groove of things. But yeah, this is what he drew in my book. Just, just a, just a man holding a coffee cup. And that inspired me to want to draw. And, then later, I saw Tom and Jerry, and then I actually did want to animate things. Because it's just amazing seeing Tom and Jerry, the movement of the characters, the slapstick comedy, the cartoon violence, which is slapstick, of course. But yeah, and also, fun fact, when my mother was expecting me, which means I wasn't born yet, but I was like in the womb, my father and mother would watch Tom and Jerry together while they were waiting for their baby to be born. And then later, after the age of 4, when Dad drew this in my composition book, it made me want to be a cartoonist. And at first I just wanted to be a simple cartoonist, but then my father, he was, you know, Dad would have his rants. You know, he would have his rants that he would go on, and I would listen, because my dad's voice would always keep my attention. Whenever my dad had any type of information to tell me, I always picked it up, because he always had it. Always had my attention. And he was saying how, you know, there's not really a lot of black people with businesses, you know?